Hey, how's it going today? The boys are at school today, so I'm going to do a video on my own. They're not really into Neverwinter, so they don't really like this game. So I'm going to do my own little series on it. So I have a couple characters created already. Both of them are level 80, so that's as high as you can get in this game, and then you start just getting rewards or something when you experience up. So anyway, we're going to create a new character. I generally prefer female characters in this game because I like the style of their armor and everything. I think it looks sleeker, so that's why I generally pick females. And then as for which ones to pick, I just sort of look at what specialties they have that might help me. So I think this time for this character, I'm going to pick this one. Okay, and then if you want to play solo, which means not with other players and that sort of stuff, this is who you should be picking. They basically regenerate their own health, and with a couple good magic spells, they can take out most enemies in 1 or 2 rounds of fighting. So I like to use this one. I was using the Barbarian before, but once you get up higher, it kind of gets a little bit harder. But I didn't have any issues. I died very few times using this one, so we're going to go ahead with this. And then for this, oh, that's really good for charisma. So basically, each thing tells you why you want it. So I mean, strength is strength, so you're going to do more damage. This is the critical, how critical it is. This is the wisdom. So you're gonna go with your healing and stuff like that. And we got the constitution. Okay, and this is like your hit points and stuff, so you want that to go up. You got your intelligence, so magic damage, that kind of stuff, control bonus, and then charisma. This is a big one because this is your recharge speed. So this one basically is, when you're using your magic powers, how quick do they recharge. So this is a pretty good character to me. So I'm gonna go ahead. And yeah, I'm gonna take that. Okay. I'm not so worried about the look. I don't want to spend too much time on my character, just because we want to get going. So I'm just going to pick this because I prefer the double horns over the broken one. So I think I like this one. I'm not going to worry about changing any of the general. You can go and you can do a lot to your character. You can change the horns, tattoos, scars, everything. Like, there's a lot to do to this. I'm going to pick... I've played this before. I mean, these really are just... They have no effect, like they say. They just... I've been this one. It's just backstory, basically. So, you know what? I think I'll do the rose. Okay, and then you can pick where you're from. So where you grew up, that kind of thing. So, I'm going to be from Neverwinter. Why not? And then this just basically adds a bit of backstory to you. So I'm just going to pick that. I didn't actually even read it. I'm going to give a random name because... I'm very bad with coming up with names, so let's see what I like. Keep in mind too, I just deleted a couple of my characters to make room. When you delete a character, you have to type this name in. Let's do this, this sounds good. Alright, let's begin the adventure. So as, I don't know if I mentioned or not, I'm not going to be letting you guys hear all the stories and read all of the stuff for the quest, because I don't want to ruin the game for you. So basically, whenever I can, I'm going to skip the cutscenes in between and stuff like that, so that when you guys play it on your own, it's all fresh for you. Okay, so let's get started. We started level 1. We have to do like a little intro. Yeah, like I said, if I can, yeah, I can skip that. We have to do a little intro thing before you can actually really start playing the game. It's kind of like a tutorial type. You have to
move around with the left stick. Quest tracker displays current quest objectives.
So talk to this guy.
You were in bad
So
shape
they'll keep
when we
talking
told you
to us
from the
until I
front
talk
line.
to somebody else.
I don't know how I feel about
not
untested
really much I
adventure.
can
Fires
do.
or rest zones where out-of-combat players may heal.
Okay, so here's a rest zone. So once you're up to level 10, I believe it is, you can start worshipping, and then it gives you bonuses and stuff. But right now we can't worship, so it's all we can do is rest. So basically, when you die, you come back to your zone. So we're gonna just move along.
Halt! It is not safe to leave camp unarmed.
What am I doing? Oh. It's telling me to go back to this guy.
So you can still walk. You were in bad shape when we pulled you from the front line. I don't know how I feel about untested adventurers volunteering their aid in this fight, but my men need all the help they can get. That blasted Dracolich is tearing through our ranks.
Last time I was down there and I was
reinforcements.
collected all my
Fight
stuff.
your way to the Sleeping Dragon Bridge. If you see a particularly
Guess I changed the
imposing
intro.
tiefling, that's Makos. Do what you can to aid him. Before you go, make sure
take
to arm
all-
yourself for the trials ahead.
I'm gonna go into our inventory.
B and left D-pad together.
Okay, so I'll be in to the left.
Select an item to equip.
You get into your inventory,
Toggle between
click on it, equip it, equip it, equip it. This, I probably have, yeah, to be level 5. So you're gonna get these just kind of help you out through the game. But I have to be level 5 to do it.
Be careful out there.
Alright.
Hover your reticule over objects and
So,
enemies to target.
right trigger, you basically. These things are so weak, they're easy to kill. So I can put up my guard, and that basically keeps me from getting hurt. Comes in handy, like this character is good for what they call being a tank. So you're the one that is in the front line and you take all the hits. Well, because people with magic and stuff can basically survive. If you're fighting the big bosses and stuff, you take all the hits with your shield up. So I'm level 2 already. Doesn't take much at the beginning.
Press B and A together to jump.
There is a jump feature in this game. It's kind of handy, but it's a bit of pain to use. So used to having my magic in my other characters that I automatically want to start using it. So I gotta get used to just using my sword right now. Anything that's sparkly is something you can interact with. There's nothing here right now. This sparkly little trail, this is the way to go. You can also see on the mini-map that you have to go that way. I'm going to go in here into the keep. I'm level 3 already, like I said, it doesn't take long to get out. Now, campsite, you should always, if you find one, go stand in it for a little bit. Oh, I have the magic power now. You notice down on the bottom there, on the left of that diamond looking thing, the thing with the 3, that's like health, so I can regenerate some health. And the bottom is just showing what I do if I press my left button, which is my shield, or the left joypad thumbstick. And then if I press X, so on the right of it, those 4 is your X, Y, B, and A. So if I press X, I do a special move, which I use a lot in the game. Even level 80, I keep that on there because it just does damage around the whole area. And then if you hold down the LB button, it turns it's sort of like a second tray. So you can go into chat mode, which I don't chat. You can go into your inventory. You can go into your map and see where you are. One thing that I found at the beginning, which is a little bit of a learning curve, was when you're in your map, you press I call it the select button. I don't know what the actual Microsoft one used to, old Nintendo days. It'll switch to this mode, and then that way you can zoom around. Because for a little bit I couldn't figure out how to zoom around. So anybody with a diamond on above their head with a question mark that's lit up is somebody you can talk to.
Ah, good. You look.
So they give you story, background, that sort of stuff. I'm gonna skip all this because I don't want to ruin it for you guys. So basically, my quest is, so you hit start, your quest, you go to your journals, And then there's your quest. So if you want to set a point, so you can set what's called a quest point. So you just hit Y on it and you set the point. Okay, if you want to actually see what you win, you just click A, or yeah, click A, and then go over it. It'll show you all your rewards. So you get 800 experience. You're gonna get some silver, and then here it shows what weapon you're gonna get. So whatever you have equipped, and then whatever the new weapon is. It always shows what's recommended. So whenever you get new weapons, it'll tell you whether or not it's worth adding. So we are going to continue on the quest. Oh, yeah, you can jump off. You do take fall damage, but it generally doesn't hurt you. So I'm going to use my special power, and it basically takes it out. Again, here's another campsite. I'm going to stay here for a minute in case I have to respawn. At least I don't respawn all the way back. Now the other thing with that special, so if I hit it lightly, it's a lot less, so you don't get as much power out of it. But if you notice in the bottom, it's like 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, it's countdown. That's a cooldown. So like I said, when you first created your character, remember how I said that it's faster at your magic? So that's basically how it works. Alright, so we're gonna check this guy. So we'll use our magic. Okay. Comes wave 2. Magic hasn't respawned yet. Okay, there's wave 2 done. Must be another wave because it doesn't stop. Still recharging, so see it's still not at 0. That'll be another wave. So like I said, if you put up your shield and somebody tries to hit you, it's going to show blue. Blue means you're blocking, not getting hurt. Okay, the blue means that you're not getting hurt, so you're not taking any damage. The other thing with these campsites back here is if you're running low on health and you go stand on it, so my health is full, so it's not going to really show much, but if I was to stand on here, it would regenerate my health. But like I said, with this character and this type of character, it's one of the easiest ones to not get killed in, because it's basically self-sufficient. So see, these are levels 2, I'm level 3, so these guys will be nothing to me. I don't even have to kill them, the guards are taking them out. That's one trick too in this game, is if you're being chased by a bunch of bad people, like monsters and stuff, if you run towards these guards that are at campsites, they'll do all the work for you.
You did well to keep the undead at bay. We are holding the line here while we treat the wounded. I fear the bridge is in worse shape. You would do well to assist there. Seek out Sergeant Knox.
Alright. So Sergeant Knox has a big role in this game. You go and see him a lot. Basically, when you're switching between the worlds.
We must go to their aid!
And after you get level 10, you talk to Knox, and he's going to... Where did that come from? He's going to give you a horse, so it's a lot quicker to move around in these kind of places. I don't know where this fire's coming from. Alright, kill these guys. What I do is I wait for them to get closer so that when I do use my magic, they're within my radius. guy at the end of this thing. So I'll put up my shield, he can't hurt me. I'll wait for my magic to respawn. You see those red lines? That means he's gonna run. If you see the circles, anything in the red circle is gonna get hit. Okay, so I'm at level 4, and I've got a healing potion. Some things you have to pick up, some things are automatic. Healing potions, stuff, items that get dropped generally happen. So I'm just waiting for my magic to respawn. Alright, here comes the big boss. And like I said, this character is one of the easiest ones to use, so you just notice I haven't struggled at all.
Valindra!
And then you heard that. Can't stop this. Yeah, I can't stop this one, sorry. You heard that ding right before that cutscene, and you see in the middle that big diamond things? So that means I have a special, so I LB, hit the button, and it released my special, and I mean this thing's powerful that it basically... Okay, now slot a second encounter. Oh, okay, yeah, so I already have one in there. If we go to our character slot, and I'm go to powers. You can see these are what you do. So you hold down a right trigger, this is what you get. You hold down left trigger, this is what you get. Okay, and then you've got these, and then you unlock these as you level up. So that's level 8, 16, 24. This is the special. So like I said, there's a special when that big diamond glows. So that's what I used on him. This is a shield. I always use a shield. I generally don't use these, because I use it all the time. When you get up higher, it's really handy to be able to block everything. And then you got general ones that are just automatically added. You don't need to add them to your tray. So, and then there's the appearance. You can actually turn these on and off. You can get fashion and stuff like that, but I've never actually got fashion because I don't spend my cash in the game. One thing I do recommend you do, and I don't know if I can do it yet, is I recommend that you get the VIP upgrade. I mean, it does cost money. It costs real money. Okay, but it does allow your character to level up a lot faster. I only have 800 Zen, so I'm going to wait until I get 1,000, then I'm going to get the 1 month, and that'll make this go faster. So you can actually purchase Zen with real money, so 500 would be $5. So this is how they make their money. It's a free game, so can't really blame them. It's whether or not you want the quicker upgrades. Companions you won't get for a little bit. They're just helpers. They help you with things, and there's mounts. You get this, I believe, around level 10. You have to do so many missions for... You have to do so many missions for Sergeant Knox, and then you basically...
I believe I'm in your debt.
You basically get a mount, and then if you want to spend real money, you can get like advanced mounts, because most basic horses only do 50%. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, I got the mount right away. So I'm not sure why. They changed the beginning. This is totally different from my last two characters. Well, my last 4 characters, but my recent 2. I got a horse right away. Must be part of the upgrade. And I'm very surprised with that. Okay, so I got the mount. Well, maybe I only get it for this mission. Yeah, this is totally different. Oh, it's kind of cool. I get a new experience. Okay, where am I going? Can I talk to him? No. Where? Okay. Interesting. And of course my record button for this video is blocking my quest path. Oh, I'm about to die. Oh, by the way, if you're playing this game, you hit start, it doesn't pause the game. And you take damage, you take damage. What's my journal? Reach the crypts. Because I'm being fired at, I'm in fight stance, so I wasn't able to use my horse. Maybe it's just the same. Maybe it's just a while since I've played it. I don't remember having a horse right away. So yeah, this is where you have to go. Like I said, there's a beginning missions where you don't really do much, and you don't get new quests. You just have to follow their lead at the beginning. Oh, so that little message that popped up that said about a respawn point. Like I said, go to these when you see them. And I think I'm going to end it right here. I am at level 5. I've got a bit of equipment. I think I actually have one more piece I can add, yeah. I'm going to equip that. Oh, I'm level 5, so I can open this box now. So this is all the stuff that it gave me. And it always gives you another box, so I'm going to move this down. I always put them up here so I don't forget to open them. Minor injury kits are handy if you step on traps. And then this is a Fetcher's XP booster, so I'm not going to use that right now, but I will use it. Okay, I always do this so that all your new stuff shows up here, and eventually you get more bags and stuff like that. So anyway, okay, I'm going to end this video here. We're at level 5. We're at about 23 minutes, so I don't want to go too much over. So what I'll do is right after I'm done saving this video, I'll come back and we'll start on the next little quest here and hopefully get up to level 10 by the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll be back in a bit.